So I'm currently in the middle of a heat wave, but I realized that I haven't updated you guys in quite some time regarding my IUD and pregnancy / trying to conceive journey. Last I updated you, I believe, was the day before? The day that I went to get my IUD removed. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit more detail about how that went. For those of you who have never had an IUD before, the inserting process is a little bit painful. I can actually make a video on that at a later time if that's something you guys are interested in. But the removal, they put in the speculum, which for those of you who have never been to the gynecologist before, is just like the little metal thing that they put inside, and then it opens up so that they can see inside and do what they need to do with your cervix and sorry about that, and whatever else that they need to look at or do. She put that in, which honestly was quite uncomfortable. Sometimes in the past it hasn't been too bad, but this particular time was just a little uncomfortable. But she got it in, and then she was talking to me, and I expected like a countdown or something. There was no warning, but all of a sudden I just felt like an intense cramp, and there it was. She was holding it out in front of me. So it was quick, and she did like warn me that I might feel a little lightheaded, because apparently when sometimes it feels like almost like a hit to your cervix, and that area, like the main sensation you get is just the cramping, and so sometimes you can just get a little nauseous or lightheaded when there's like impact. So I did feel a little bit lightheaded, but for the most part I was fine, and I ended up getting up and leaving quite quickly after that procedure was done. So yeah, that was pretty much it. After that, it's been 3 weeks or so, and about 3 days after I got it removed, I bled for about 4 days. And it was like a pretty standard period, even though it wasn't necessarily, I don't think it had been like a full month since my last period, but like with an IUD, like because it's just progestin, like your periods aren't necessarily normal anyways, and obviously with PCOS, not normal. So yeah, it was a strange experience, and the bleeding was a little bit like, ugh. But after that, I've been fine, and I plan on taking a pregnancy test probably in the next week or two, just because, I don't know, it's possible, but it's also quite unlikely, and I don't know when I ovulate or how frequently I will ovulate, and so I didn't want to take the ovulation tests because I'd have to take one like every day and probably only ovulate like once every 50 plus days, and they usually come in packs of like 50 or something, and to me that was just a little bit too discouraging to take a test like that to find out I'm not ovulating for like months on end. So just gonna kind of for now just take it as it goes, and she said that if after 6 months I've not had a period, then to go in and they'll discuss other options with me. So at this time, just taking it as it goes, and I'll probably be taking pregnancy tests about every month. So yeah, here we go.